Hello, everybody, and once again, welcome to Attica High School. We do apologize for the technical difficulties we experienced throughout the first quarter of action. You missed 2 touchdowns, one on the opening kickoff, an exciting start to this game. Landon Thomas going the distance for Attica on a long kickoff return for a touchdown to get Attica started with a 6-0 lead. LPW came back and responded and converted on the PAT to take the lead at 7-6. There is 1:38 remaining here in the opening quarter, and we get down to action here with Attica with possession of the football. Quarterback Braden Allen out of the shotgun, sends a man in motion, fakes the handoff, takes it himself up the middle. Tackled by Chris Shearing in there, also Andrew Kelly in on the stop for LPW. So third down coming up for Attica here. It's about a 3rd and 4, we'll call it. As Allen once again out of the shotgun, hands it off to Landon Thomas, looking to throw, has a man down the middle, and it's complete. Another big play for Attica inside LPW territory. The completion from Landon Thomas on the wide receiver reverse pass. And Attica into LPW territory. Taylor Zimmerman on the catch. And Attica in business once again. Time nearing a half minute to go here in the first quarter. So a little bit of trickery for Attica here in the early going. Allen hands it off. Running up the middle, Sam Streslick. And he falls forward for a gain of about 4. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 6 coming up for the Blue Devils, and that looks like it may be the final play of this first quarter. And it is. And that will allow us to thank our sponsors, beginning with Casella Waste. Are you looking for residential pickup at your house, a dumpster or roll-off service for your place of business? Call Casella Waste and check out their great rates on local waste removal. Casella is your #1 provider for all your waste and recycling needs, and is always putting your waste to work. Call 585-308-0662 for a quote today. Also, Harding's Attica Furniture, turning houses into homes since 1973. Also, Cruise Planners, let's get you there. Begin your adventure today with the help of your land and cruise expert, Renee Hill. Holidays are right around the corner, so visit toursbyrenee.com or visit on Facebook at Cruise Planners Renee Hill. Or you can email renee.hill@cruiseplanners.com, or you can call 585-535-4143. Located in Attica, that's Cruise Planners. Also, Mo Depot has moved to 91 North Main Street, Warsaw, the old Rexall building on Main Street. Same great deals on everything for your house. Now twice as much room for twice as many deals. So we start the second quarter here. Attica in business, trailing by a point. And here's the pitch to Thomas, looking for room and pushing forward near the first down marker. That's going to be a fresh set of downs coming up for the Blue Devils. 1st and 10 for Attica, and they are on the move once again. A fast start to this game, a slow start for us, but a fast start on the field as Thomas's kickoff return for a touchdown opened the game for Attica. A long kickoff return for a touchdown made it 6-0. LPW then drove down the field to make it 7-6, and now Attica benefiting from a long completion from Landon Thomas to Taylor Zimmerman down the middle of the field has set Attica up inside LPW territory. And now the run from Wyatt Kaufman pushes Attica ahead 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up for the Blue Devils. We'd also like to thank the Positive Cafe and Bakery, now offering 8 different specialty pizzas, including the Bone Crusher Pizza. Call or order online today, 708-4047. Braden Allen back to throw now, connects with his receiver down the sideline, and another good gain for Attica here as Cole Harding makes the reception, and that's a first down for the Blue Devils. So Attica on fire offensively here in the early going, marching right down the field and setting themselves up inside the red zone with about 10.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Allen turns around, hands it to Thomas. He's met near the line and brought down. Looked like the first one there was Letchworth Perry Warsaw's Carson Petrie. So a big stop for Petrie. And DQ Johnson Myers also in on the stop. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10 for Attica now. So here's the 2nd and 10. Attica will go out of the I formation. Back to pass is Allen, and he's under duress and brought down. Right near the line of scrimmage, so not sure if it was a sack or just a big tackle made by LPW's Logan Diver. And just like that, Attica's drive beginning to stall a bit. Looked like it was destined for the end zone. Now the Blue Devils facing a 3rd and 10 from the LPW 18-yard line. Allen out of the shotgun. One man beside him, it's Kaufman. Fakes it to him, looking to throw. Flare screen to Kaufman, looking for blockers. Can't find much as Shearing, good pursuit, brings him down after a gain of 6. That's going to bring up a 4th and 4 for Attica. Decision time for head coach Jeff Kuzmano. We saw 3 points decide the game between these two teams during the regular season. So the field goal unit certainly in play for both teams, and it looks like Attica is calling on the field goal unit to put points on the board, and what they hope is give the Blue Devils the lead here. Joe Parkhurst on to kick it, but a flag before the snap. And it's a false start on Attica. It's a big penalty that'll push them back to 4th and 9, and if they choose to kick it, that will make it harder for Parkhurst. Parkhurst also plays soccer for the Blue Devils. So a multi-sport athlete out here helping the football team and trying to put some points on the board here. A 4th and 9, Parkhurst with a 35-yard kick. The snap is good. The kick is up. Does it have the distance? No. It drops short by about 5 yards. So that 5-yard penalty committed by the Blue Devils prior to the kick proves costly, as that kick may have had the distance had they not suffered the penalty on the play before. We'd also like to thank another of our sponsors, the Spotlight Theater. Come enjoy our full-service 3-screen theater. Stop on over after the game to Spotlight Theater at 11 p.m. for their annual Rocker Horry Picture Show event, introducing their gourmet popcorn line. Are you looking for popcorn bars at your fundraiser events? Call now for more details. 585-786-2222 or visit on Facebook. Also, Summit Family Dental Care. At Summit Family Dental Care, their dentists and staff are committed to providing you with the best dental experience that Warsaw has to offer. Like any trusting relationship, their care begins with getting to know each other. And on first down, it looked like the ball came out after an LPW run, but the officials are going to rule the ball carrier down by contact. So LPW will maintain possession. That brings up a 2nd and 7 coming up for the Dogs, who lead it 7-6. Just under 8 minutes to go here in the opening half. So here's the 2nd and 7 for LPW. Shearing tosses it on the counter play, but there for the stop is the Attica defense, led by Jordan Anderson. That toss went to Carson Petrie, not for much, about 2 yards on the gain. That'll bring up 3rd and 5, coming up for the Dogs. So this was about as close of a game as you can imagine during the regular season matchup. LPW took a 14-0 lead, and then 17-6 at the half before Attica came storming back, scored 14 points in the second half, and shut out LPW to take the 20-17 victory. But the Dogs looking for revenge, and they have the early lead as Chris Shearing works his way ahead for about 2 yards. It's going to bring up a 4th and 2 coming up for Letchworth Perry Warsaw. We'll see what LPW decides to do deep inside their own territory. We'll see whether they bring the punting unit on the field or they leave the offense out there. It appears as if they've called for kicker-punter specialist Emmett Storrs, and he is on the field to punt it away. So the 4th and short scares LPW away from going for it. Also, the distance between themselves and their own goal line also plays into that decision as Storrs takes a good snap, a good kick. It's going to take an LPW bounce across midfield and roll to rest at about the 34-yard line. So that's where Attica will begin its drive. 1st and 10 coming up for the Blue Devils. We'd also like to thank Attica Wine and Spirits, which specializes in bourbon and has the largest selection of bourbon in the Genesee, Wyoming County area, with 200 bourbons to choose from. At Attica Wine and Spirits, they also have over 500 wines and a huge variety of canned and pre-made cocktails. Check them out on Facebook or call 591-WINE. So we'll reset our clock so we can match that up here with the clock at Alumni Field, although we are having trouble with our connection for the time being. Couldn't get the ad off the screen. My apologies. You missed that first down play. Landon Thomas is dropped for a loss. That'll bring up a 2nd and long coming up for Attica. But we'll get our scoreboard reset as quickly as we can. It's about a minute away from how much time there actually is on the game clock here. Just having trouble with our connection from the scoreboard system to the camera tonight. Allen back to throw under duress, escapes trouble and able to throw it away. A heady play for Braden Allen as he's able to escape the sack, throw it away, and Attica will live to fight another day here, but it'll bring up a 3rd and long for the Blue Devils. Flag is out. It appears to be an ineligible man downfield against Attica, and LPW will decline the penalty. So 3rd and long coming up for Attica, about a 3rd and 12. We'll get our scoreboard working as soon as we can here, but what matters most is you're able to see the action. As here's Attica set to try to convert this 3rd and long. Landon Thomas takes a direct snap. He's contacted near the line. Good pursuit from the LPW defense. Bursting through the line of scrimmage and making the tackle was Noah Lighton. So a big stop made there, and it looks like Attica will send on the punting unit here. 5:15 remaining in the opening half. 4th and 12 coming up for the Attica Blue Devils as they trail it by a point. So here's Parkhurst on to punt it away. A good kick from Parkhurst, but it goes right to Shearing, who has room to return it. Falling across midfield and down at about the 47-yard line of Attica. So LPW with good field position here to begin their latest drive with time winding down in this opening half. 4:43 remaining until halftime. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up for LPW. Shearing, handoff to Shell. That's Bailey Shell. Excuse me, Braden Wolfanger, the ball carrier. Haven't heard much from Bailey Shell here tonight. We'll have to find out the scoop on him. One of LPW's top athletes. And there he is in the backfield now. But they hand it to DQ Johnson-Myers. And he's pushed back after a short gain. That'll bring up a 3rd and 4 coming up for the Dogs. And looks like LPW using Shell as a bit of a decoy to set up other players here in the early going, perhaps to save his legs or perhaps to throw the Attica defense off balance. And it certainly worked on that first touchdown drive, and now across midfield, LPW approaching the red zone, but first they face a 3rd and 4 with just inside 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. So here's Shearing out of the shotgun, takes the snap, hands it to Bailey Shell, running wide, looking for room, and into the secondary goes Bailey Shell. And he's brought down at the 25-yard line. First down for the Dogs. So you see the speed and athleticism that Shell can display, and all of it on display there. That huge run for a first down, and now the Dogs nearing the red zone, even closer, 5 yards away from the 20. 1st and 10. Shearing calling out signals from the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it to Shell, looking for room. Diving forward, flags come in the area of holding. We'll see what the call is here. That's holding against LPW. So that will set the Dogs back just as they were approaching the red zone, now going the other way. So that'll bring up a 1st and long, 1st and about 17 coming up for LPW here, as there are 3 minutes remaining here in the opening half. Snap goes to Shearing, looking to throw, pulls it down, looking to run now. Tripped up after a short gain of about 4 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 13 coming up for LPW. Snap to Shearing, back to throw. To Shell in the flat, and he's brought down. That'll bring up 3rd down and long, a 3rd and 12 coming up for LPW. We'd also like to thank Genesee Community College, the #1 value in Western New York. Apply for free. Visit genesee.edu/apply. So 3rd and 12 coming up for LPW. About a minute and a half to go. Shearing looking to throw, going deep over the middle, and it's just out of the reach of the outstretched arms of Noah Lighton, and it falls incomplete. And that'll bring up a 4th and down coming up for LPW. They were that close to a huge gain through the air. So an eligible man downfield called on LPW, so the completion would have been negated nonetheless. So It's a 4th and long, LPW decision time, and it looks like they'll keep the offense out there as they try to convert with 1:13 remaining here in the second quarter. But before we start this 4th down play, LPW is going to call for a timeout, which will allow us to thank another of our sponsors here tonight. If I can get our scoreboard system to operate functionally. Our scoreboard sponsor tonight is Casella Waste. Are you looking for residential pickup at your house, a dumpster, or roll-off service for your place of business? Call Casella Waste and check out their great rates on local waste removal. Casella is your #1 provider for all your waste and recycling needs and is always putting your waste to work. Call 585-308-0662 for a quote today. Also, we'd like to thank Harding's Attica Furniture, turning houses into homes since 1973. Also, cruise planning. Contact Renee Hill today for all your cruise planning needs. So here we go, getting set for the 4th down play, and LPW is called on Stores for the field goal attempt. It's up, but it is no good. Short and wide to the left. So Attica is going to take back over following the missed field goal. 1st and 10 coming up for the Blue Devils. 1:08 remaining here in the second quarter. We'd also like to thank Mo Depot, which has moved to 91 North Main Street in Warsaw, the old Rexall building. Same great deals on everything for your house. Now twice as much space for twice as many deals. Open Thursday and Friday, 2 to 8, Saturday, 10 to 4, and Sundays, 10 to 2. Pallet sales done right. That's Mo Depot. So here's Attica, the 1st and 10, and they go to the ground, and it's a short gain of about 3 yards. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Blue Devils. We'd also like to thank the Positive Cafe and Bakery, now serving 8 different specialty pizzas, including the Blue Devil Bone Crusher Pizza. Call or order online, 585-708-4047. Also, Spotlight Theater. Come enjoy their full-service 3-screen theater. And stop on over after the game to the Spotlight Theater at 11 p.m. for their annual Rocky Horror Picture Show event. So here's Attica keeping it on the ground. Time ticking under a half minute to go here in the opening half. And it looks like Attica is satisfied with taking this 1-point deficit into the half. A 3rd and 4 coming up, and it doesn't appear as if Attica will run another play. So we're going to go to halftime. Your score is 7-6. LPW in the lead. Landon Thomas with a long kickoff return for a touchdown gave Attica the early lead. But LPW responded with a touchdown drive and made the PAT to make it 7-6. A 1-point lead for the Dogs as we head to halftime here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. But let's hear more from our sponsors. In just a moment. As you see the Attica cheerleaders going onto the field for the halftime routine. And we'll show you the routine for the Attica cheerleaders here at halftime. All right, we'd also like to thank Summit Family Dental Care. At Summit Family Dental Care, their dentists and staff are committed to giving you the best dental experience that Warsaw has to offer. Like any trusting relationship, their care begins with getting to know each other. Their highest priority is providing the quality dental services you deserve in a comfortable, convenient atmosphere. Call their Warsaw location at 585-786-3676 or visit them online at summitfamilydentalcare.com. Also, Attica Wine and Spirits specializes in bourbon and has the largest selection of bourbon in the Genesee, Wyoming County area. With 200 bourbons to choose from, they also have over 500 wines and a huge variety of canned and pre-made cocktails. Check them out on Facebook or call 591-WINE. Also, Genesee Community College. Why choose GCC? That's easy. Affordable tuition, a new state-of-the-art technical training and solar lab, and award-winning faculty with real-world experience, 200-plus transfer agreements to four-year schools, and on-campus student housing also available. And also, once again, we'd like to thank Casella Waste. Are you looking for residential pickup at your house, a dumpster, or roll-off service for your place of business? Call Casella Waste and check out their great rates on local waste removal. Casella is your #1 provider for all your waste and recycling needs. And as always, putting your waste to work. Call 585-308-0662 for a quote today. Also, Harding's Attica Furniture, turning houses into homes since 1973. Also, Cruise Planners, let's get you there. Begin your adventure today with the help of your land and cruise expert, Renee Hill. Holidays are right around the corner, so visit toursbyrenee.com, visit on Facebook at Cruise Planners Renee Hill, or email renee.hill@cruiseplanners.com. You can also call 585-535-4143. Cruise Planners, located in Attica, New York. Also, Mo Depot has moved to 91 North Main Street in Warsaw, the old Rexall building on Main Street. Same great deals on everything for your house, now twice as much space for twice as many deals. Open Thursday and Friday 2 to 8, Saturday 10 to 4, and Sundays 10 to 2. Pallet sales done right. Follow Mo Depot on Facebook at Mo Depot. Come check them out and watch for their Black Friday deals. Open 2 to 8, and unlike most stores, Mo Depot will be open Thanksgiving Day 6 to midnight to get your holiday shopping going. Shop local, shop downtown Warsaw, shop Mo Depot. Also, Positive Cafe and Bakery. At the Positive Cafe and Bakery, they are now serving 8 different specialty pizzas, including the Blue Devil Bone Crusher Pizza. Call or order online, 585-708-4047. Also, the Spotlight Theater. Come enjoy their full-service 3-screen theater and stop on over after the game to Spotlight Theater at 11 p.m. for their annual Rocky Horror Picture Show event. Introducing their gourmet popcorn line. Are you looking for popcorn bars at your fundraiser events? Call now for more details. 585-786-2222 or visit them on Facebook. Also, Summit Family Dental Care. At Summit Family Dental Care, their dentists and staff are committed to giving you the best dental experience that Warsaw has to offer. Like any trusting relationship, their care begins with getting to know each other. Their highest priority is providing the quality dental services you deserve in a quality, comfortable, convenient atmosphere. Call their Warsaw location today at 585-786-3676 or visit them online at summitfamilydentalcare.com. Also, Attica Wine and Spirits specializes in bourbon and has the largest selection of bourbon in the Genesee, Wyoming County area, with 200 bourbons to choose from. They also have over 500 wines and a huge variety of canned and pre-made cocktails. Attica Wine and Spirits is the place to go when you are looking for bourbon. Check them out on Facebook or call 591-WINE. Also, Genesee Community College. Why choose GCC? That's easy. Affordable tuition, a new state-of-the-art technical training and solar lab, award-winning faculty with real-world experience, 200-plus transfer agreements to four-year schools, and on-campus student housing also available. We'd also like to thank Warren's. Hiring a professional cleaning service is actually an incredibly economical idea. At Warren's, they're able to get done twice as much cleaning in half the time. With their competitive rates, Warren's is saving you time and money. A clean facility is a productive one. Call Warren's today, 585-786-5610, and schedule your appointment today. Warren's will be our first down sponsor throughout the second half. So we take a quick break here on the Daily News Sports Network. 12 minutes on, excuse me, let's go with 10 minutes on the clock remaining in the halftime break. And as I said before, we'll be right back in this fantastic matchup in the Class C quarterfinal. Alex Brasky for the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. A slow go for us tonight, but a fast start for these two teams. Attica came right out, scored the opening touchdown, a long kickoff return for a touchdown from Landon Thomas. And then LPW came right back and responded with a touchdown of their own. Bailey Shell converting a touchdown run. And then Emmett Storrs came on for the PAT. And that's been the difference so far. Both of those touchdowns happened during the first quarter while we were experiencing some technical difficulties. But Storrs' PAT has proven to be the difference thus far in a 7-6 ball game that LPW leads at the half. We would like to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast, beginning with Casella Waste. Are you looking for residential pickup at your house? A dumpster or roll-off service for your place of business? Call Casella Waste and check out their great rates on local waste removal. Casella is your #1 provider for all your waste and recycling needs and is always putting your waste to work. Call 585-308-0662 for a quote today. Also, Harding's Attica Furniture, turning houses into homes since 1973. Also, Cruise Planners. Let's get you there. Begin your adventure today with the help of your land and cruise expert, Renee Hill. Holidays are right around the corner, so visit toursbyrenee.com. Visit on Facebook at Cruise Planners Renee Hill or email renee.hill@cruiseplanners.com. Or you can call 585-535-4143. That's Cruise Planners located in Attica, New York. Also, Mo Depot has moved to 91 North Main Street in Warsaw, the old Rexall building on Main Street. Same great deals on everything for your house, now twice as much space for twice as many deals. Open Thursday and Friday, 2 to 8, Saturday, 10 to 4, Sundays, 10 to 2, pallet sales done right. Follow Mo Depot on Facebook. Come check them out and watch for their Black Friday deals, open 2 to 8. And unlike most stores, Mo Depot will be open on Thanksgiving Day, 6 to midnight. To get your holiday shopping going. Shop local, shop downtown Warsaw, shop Mo Depot. Also, Positive Cafe and Bakery. Now serving 8 different specialty pizzas, including the Blue Devil Bone Crusher Pizza. Call or order online today, 585-708-4047. Also, Spotlight Theater. Come enjoy their full-service 3-screen theater. Stop over after the game to Spotlight Theater at 11 p.m. for their annual Rocky Horror Picture Show event. And now introducing Spotlight Theater's Gourmet Popcorn line. Are you looking for popcorn bars at your fundraiser events? Call now for more details, 585-786-2222, or visit them on Facebook. Also, Summit Family Dental Care. At Summit Family Dental Care, their dentists and staff are committed to giving you the best dental experience that Warsaw has to offer. Like any trusting relationship, their care begins with getting to know each other. At Summit Family Dental Care, their highest priority is providing the quality dental services you deserve in a comfortable, convenient atmosphere. Call their Warsaw location at 585-786-3676 or visit them online at summitfamilydentalcare.com. Also, Attica Wine and Spirits specializes in bourbon and has the largest selection of bourbon in the Genesee, Wyoming County area with 200 bourbons to choose from. They also have over 500 wines and a huge variety of canned and pre-made cocktails. Attica Wine and Spirits is the place to go when you are looking for bourbon. Check them out on Facebook or call 591-WINE. Also, Genesee Community College. Why choose GCC? That's easy. Affordable tuition, a new state-of-the-art technical training and solar lab, and award-winning faculty with real-world experience, 200-plus transfer agreements to 4-year schools, and on-campus student housing also available. So we're getting set for the third quarter of play here at Alumni Field in Attica. 24 minutes to decide the winner of this Class C quarterfinal matchup. LPW leads the host Blue Devils 7-6 as we begin the second half. Attica will kick it away to LPW to begin the third quarter. A high arching kick, and it's returnable. Across the 25 and falling at about the 26-yard line, and That's where LPW will begin its drive as Noah Lighton bursts ahead for about a 15-yard return. So the Caselaway scoreboard reads 7-6 LPW, and you can expect that one worked ahead for a gain of about 9. As Carson Petrie with a big gain there will bring up a 2nd and 1. And a measurement coming to see whether or not Petrie reached the line to gain. It's going to be 2nd and short, very short, 2nd and inches, as Petrie just shy of the line to gain. So 2nd down coming up for LPW. So having trouble resetting the chains here, which is the cause for a brief delay, but we're all set to go. 2nd and short, and it looked like somebody jumped as flags fly all over the field. And we'll see what the call is here. It's going to go against LPW, so that'll bring up a 2nd and 6. Now is LPW going in the wrong direction suddenly. Here's the 2nd and 5. Snap to Shearing. Bouncing off tacklers before he's brought down by Landon Thomas. And a good gain for Shearing there. Looks like he has enough for a 1st down. We'll see where they spot it. And it is going to be a 1st down for LPW. With 10:50 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Having trouble with our scoreboard once again. We'll reset that as soon as we can. But just so you know, 1st and 10 for LPW here. About 10 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. And a good gain for Noah Lighton. And looks like that could be another 1st down for the Dogs. And Lighton shaken up at the end of the play. And those are 2 straight Warren's cleaning 1st downs. Warren's hiring a professional cleaning service is actually an incredibly economical idea. At Warren's, they're able to get done twice as much cleaning in half the time. With their competitive rates, Warren's is saving you time and money. A clean facility is a productive one. Call Warren's today, 585-786-5610, and schedule your appointment today. So the Warren's cleaning 1st down for LPW. .23 remaining in this 3rd quarter. LPW leads it 7-6. A 2nd and very short coming up here, so wasn't a 2nd Warren's cleaning 1st down, just the 1 1st down for LPW on this drive, but there it is, the 2nd Warren's cleaning 1st down as LPW across midfield now. So So 10:05 remaining here in the third. It'll bring a 1st and 10 for the Dogs as they lead at 7-6. Once again, we'd like to thank our scoreboard sponsor. As you see, remains up there on the screen, Casella Waste, saving your business time and money on trash removal services. Here goes Chris Shearing into the open field before he's stripped up across the 20-yard line. Huge gain for Shearing, and LPW is inside the red zone. So that's another Warren's Cleaning first down, and the Dogs are marching. Ball placed at the 18 with 9:20 remaining here in the third. LPW looking to increase its lead. And a timeout called on the field. Looks like another concern with the chains. So we'll have a brief delay to get that sorted out. And the ball comes out. Who's got it? Attica does. A big takeaway for the Blue Devils defense. And a costly mistake committed by the LPW offense. Attica set to take over deep inside their own territory. But they'll take it as they thwart what was a potential touchdown drive following the big gain from Shearing. So the big play turns LPW over, and here comes Attica. Here come the Blue Devils. Thomas on the run, finding open space. Landon Thomas into the secondary. Landon Thomas across the 50, across the 30, and eventually brought down. But Landon Thomas, a big play machine. Attica in business. Thomas brought down at the LPW 25-yard line. What a big play created by this Blue Devils running game. So a timeout has been called on the field. See what the cause for the delay is. I believe it's an official's timeout, and it is with 8:25 remaining here in the third. Attica trailing 7-6. They have a 1st and 10 from the LPW 25-yard line. Attica goes right up the middle as they hand it to Streslick, but he's shoved back by the LPW defensive front. It's been a strong start to this game for the LPW defense, led by Andrew Kelly in the center of it all. Also Logan Diver, another key member of this LPW defensive line. Devin Tisdale on the edge, as is Noah Lighton. Allen takes the snap, working the option, tosses it to Streslick. Not much there. Good pursuit by the LPW defense. Bailey Shell there on the tackle. Also Braden Wolfanger and Tisdale combined for the stop. So here's the 3rd down and 8 coming up for Attica. The big play created by Thomas. Now Blue Devils suddenly behind the sticks. Allen dropping back to pass, looking deep, has a man near the end zone, up top to Cole Harding, and he couldn't come up with the reception. Glances off his hands, falls incomplete, and Attica will now face a 4th and 8 from the LPW 23-yard line. Decision time coming up for Coach Jeff Kuzmano. And another flag on the play. It appears another ineligible man downfield called against Attica. And it is, so that penalty will be declined. It will bring up 4th and 8 for the Blue Devils. And like I said before, decision time here for Coach Guzmano. We saw him send out the kicker, Joe Parkhurst, once before, and in a one-point game, certainly something to be considered. Parkhurst came up short, but something that played into that was an offside penalty committed by the Blue Devils leading into that kick. Fell about 5 yards shy, but Guzmano will leave the offense on the field. Allen out of the shotgun, one man beside him. Back to pass, looking to throw, over the middle! And it's complete! First down for the Blue Devils. Guess who? Landon Thomas goes down to make the reception. A huge catch and a fresh set of downs coming up for the Blue Devils as they're inside the LPW 10-yard line. 6:45 remaining here in the third quarter. Attica driving for what they hope will be the go-ahead score. So here comes the I formation for Attica. Allen fakes the handoff, takes it himself, but brought down. A strong tackle made by DQ Johnson Myers, who flexes to the sideline. It's a big stop made at about the 7-yard line. It's going to be a 2nd and goal coming up for Attica. 6:15 remaining here in the third quarter. Game started with a long touchdown, kickoff return for a touchdown from Landon Thomas. On the opening kickoff, and LPW responded with a touchdown drive capped by a Bailey Shell touchdown run, and that's all the scoring we've seen thus far. LPW had a drive going on its last possession, but a fumble ended things, and now Attica on the move before a timeout called by the Blue Devils. So that'll allow me to catch my breath here for at least a moment as we once again thank our sponsors, beginning with Warren's Cleaning, which we've seen a number of Warren's Cleaning first downs on this drive. Warren's, hiring a professional cleaning service is actually an incredible economical idea. Call Warren's today, 786-5610. Also, Summit Family Dental Care. Summit Family Dental Care, their dentists and staff are committed to giving you the best dental experience that Warsaw has to offer. Like any trusting relationship, their care begins with getting to know each other. Their highest priority is providing the quality dental services you deserve in a comfortable, convenient atmosphere. Also, the Spotlight Theater. Come and enjoy their full-service 3-screen theater. Stop on over after the game to Spotlight Theater for their 11 p.m. annual Rocky Horror Picture Show event. 585-786-2222 or visit them on Facebook. Also, the Positive Cafe and Bakery, now serving 8 different specialty pizzas, including the Blue Devil Bone Crusher Pizza. Call or order online today, 585-708-4047. So here's the 2nd and goal for Attica. Allen fakes the handoff once again, takes it himself, diving inside the 5, comes down at about the 2-yard line. And Attica will face a 3rd and goal from the 2. So potentially a couple of big downs in this game coming up. LPW looking to maintain its slim advantage. Attica looking to take the lead. Allen under center. 2 yards away from the goal line. Takes it. No, flips it. And Landon Thomas is in for the touchdown. A little bit of misdirection there as they led with Allen as the lead blocker, and Landon Thomas continues his huge performance here tonight. Attica back out in front. It's 12-7 Blue Devils with 5:07 remaining here in the third quarter. What a drive manufactured by Attica. Landon Thomas, a big part of it. The big gain that brought them inside LPW territory. And that time took the toss in for the touchdown. And Thomas now looking to throw on the 2-point attempt, has a man, and Cole Harding makes the catch. My goodness gracious, what a game from Landon Thomas. He can do it all. Run it, catch it, throw it, as he finds Cole Harding in the back of the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And Attica now leads it 14-7 A touchdown and an extra point separating the Blue Devils and the LPW Dogs with 5:07 remaining here in the third quarter. Attica's got to love where it's at. Withstood a few blows from LPW throughout that first half. Came out trailing by a point, and now they've seized control following a big mistake committed by the LPW offense, a botched handoff leading to the fumble that in turn led to the Attica touchdown drive that has put them ahead 14-7 with 5:07 remaining here in the third quarter. And we'd like to thank a few more of our sponsors. Mo Depot has moved to 91 North Main Street in Warsaw, the old Rexall building on Main Street. The same great deals on everything for your house. Now twice as much space for twice as many deals. Open Thursday and Friday 2 to 8, Saturday 10 to 4, and Sundays 10 to 2. Pallet sales done right. That's Mo Depot in Warsaw. A booming kick from Parkhurst. And on the return is Shearing into the open field across the 40. And eventually tripped up as he crosses the 30 as he's brought down at the Attica 25-yard line. Chris Shearing taking matters into his own hands. Moments after LPW falls behind, it's Shearing, the senior, taking it a long way inside Blue Devils territory, and he'll have to catch his breath before calling out the play call in the huddle, as now a flag has been thrown, and it could be on the Attica sideline. It looks like an unsportsmanlike call coming up against the Blue Devils, but no, a sideline warning called against Attica, so they will have the benefit of the warning. But my, oh my, what a return for Chris Shearing, and now it's LPW in business here. The Attica faithful not in favor of that sideline warning call, but should feel fortunate they didn't get the unsportsmanlike call, as it saved them quite a bit of penalty yardage and an automatic first down for LPW. So here's Shearing, set to lead the LPW offense. Handoff to Braden Wolfanger, looking for the edge, cuts it up. A good gain on first down with 4:45 remaining here in the third. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 3. Let's make it a 2nd and 4 coming up for LPW. Time ticking near 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Shearing, a little bit of misdirection in the backfield. Eventually gets rid of it and hands it to Petrie for a short gain. Looks like that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2 coming up for LPW. So what a crazy game we've had here, both, well, I should say in more ways than one, as a 7-6 game in the first half has turned into quite the drama-filled contest here in the third quarter. Shearing under center, Shell behind him. Shearing takes it himself for the first down on the QB sneak. About 4 yards in a cloud of dust. Going to bring up a fresh set coming up for the Dogs with 3:20 remaining here in the third quarter. 14-7. Attica in the lead. Landon Thomas doing it all for the Blue Devils here tonight. 2 touchdowns, a completion on a 2-point conversion as well. One of those touchdowns came on a long kickoff return from a touchdown that opened the game. Here's Shearing out of the shotgun, hands it to Lighton, trying to evade the pursuing defender in the backfield, and he's able to do so, tightrope walking his way down the sideline. As it looked like Robert Becker was in the backfield on the pursuit for the Blue Devils, but couldn't quite get there to track down Lighton. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 2 as Lighton was able to create positive yardage. So 2nd and 8, 2:50 remaining here in the third quarter, 14-7. Attica in the lead. Shearing, a little bit of miscommunication in the backfield as Shearing's forced to take it himself. And that's not going to do much. A 1-yard gain going to bring up a 3rd and 6 coming up for LPW. Looked like the running back or Shearing went the wrong way, as it was a short gain. It's now a 3rd and 6. .210 remaining here in the third quarter. Big play in this game. Attica looking for a stop. Shearing fakes the handoff to Shell, keeps it himself, reversing field, and he's brought down. A couple of Attica defenders in there to make the stop. Robert Becker and Case Hill in the backfield for the Blue Devils. Fourth and 14 coming up for Letchworth Perry, and they'll bring Stores onto the field for the field goal attempt. This will be a 36-yard attempt for Stores, who's shown a good leg here tonight. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up. And it sneaks over the crossbar. Kick is good. Emmett Stores from 36 yards out makes it a 14-10 ball game with 1:07 remaining here in the third quarter. So Emmett Stores proving to be valuable here tonight, handling kickoff punting duties and also converting PATs and field goals. So once again on the Casella Waste scoreboard, it is 14-10, Attica clinging to its 4-point advantage, set to get the ball back following the made field goal from Stores. 1:07 remaining here in the third quarter as Casella Waste is your number one provider for all your waste and recycling needs. Also thanking Cruise Planners. Let's get you there. Cruise Planners located in Attica, New York. Also Genesee Community College. Why choose GCC? Well, that's easy. Affordable tuition, a new state-of-the-art technical training and solar lab, and much, much more. Harding's Attica Furniture, turning houses into homes since 1973. Also, Mo Depot, which has moved to 91 North Main Street in Warsaw, the old Rexall building. It's Mo Depot, open on Black Friday and Thanksgiving. So here comes the dangerous Thomas, straight up the middle. And no, it's Jordan Anderson, 7 looking much like a 3 on these orange numbers on the Attica uniforms. Jordan Anderson showing great athleticism. Another huge return for the Blue Devils as they're already in LPW territory with the ball at the Dogs' 48-yard line. So Anderson, who came up with a big interception to help seal the win over LPW during the regular season, coming up with a big play here on special teams. And here's Thomas working his way forward. And that's a gain of about 8. 2nd and 2 coming up. We'd also like to thank the Positive Cafe and Bakery, which is now serving 8 different specialty pizzas, including the Blue Devil Bone Crusher Pizza. Call or order online, 585-708-4047. Also, the Spotlight Theater, come and enjoy their full-service 3-screen theater. And tonight at 11 p.m., they're hosting their annual Rocky Horror Picture Show. Handoff goes to Thomas. Straight up the middle for a gain of about 2. That'll bring up, I believe, a 3rd and 1, but it looks like we may have a measurement here as an official's timeout, as it looked like a LPW player, Logan Diver, was slow to get up, and no measurement, as it is a 3rd and 2 coming up for Attica. We'd also like to thank Summit Family Dental Care. Summit Family Dental Care, their dentists and staff are committed to giving you the best dental experience that Warsaw has to offer. Call 585-786-3676 or visit them online at summitfamilydentalcare.com. So here's the 3rd and short for Attica, and pushing his way forward for the first down is Wyatt Kaufman, so that'll move the sticks for the Blue Devils. That's a Warren's cleaning first down. Warren's hiring a professional cleaning service is actually an incredibly economical idea. At Warren's, they're able to get done twice as much cleaning in half the time. Call 585-786-5610 and schedule your appointment today. So that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. 14-10. Attica in the lead and driving with the ball. 12 minutes remaining in this Class C quarterfinal that's lived up to its billing. It's been a thrilling contest here at Alumni Field. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 coming up for the Blue Devils to begin this 4th quarter of play. 14-10, Attica in the lead. I formation, Allen hands it off, stacked up near the line. Looked like a good stop created by Nick Cummins in there for LPW. So here's the 2nd and 11 following the 1-yard loss created by Cummins. And now Attica will go to the shotgun. Allen hands it off on the reverse. Here comes Thomas. And he's wrapped down by Shearing after a gain of 3. So here's a 3rd and long coming up for Attica. A big return and a big gain to begin the drive. It's since slowed for the Blue Devils and now facing a 3rd and 9 and a timeout called by Attica. So once again, we'll take a quick break. All right, so here we go, back to action following the timeout. 10:43 remaining in the 4th quarter. 14-10, Attica in the lead. Allen looking to throw, and it's complete. diving reception made by Landon Thomas. I think we have a clear-cut leader in the clubhouse for our player of the game if we were to award one on these Batavia Daily News streams. Thomas has been absolutely incredible. 10:18 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Attica looking to go for the throat. Allen darting up the middle, but he's brought down after a short gain. Going to bring up 2nd and 7. Now we're under 10 minutes to go, 9:50 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 14-10 is your score. Attica in the lead here in the fourth. 2nd and 8. Attica out of the shotgun. Man in motion is Harding. They fake the flip. Allen darts up the middle for a short gain of about 3. That'll bring up 3rd and 5. So here's the 3rd and 5 coming up for Attica. Allen under center, now looking to throw. And he underthrew his intended target, Cole Harding. And that'll bring up 4th and 5. Decision time now for head coach Jeff Kuzmano. So here's the 4th and 5. Big moment in this game. LPW needs a stop on this drive, likely if they hope to keep their hopes alive. And whistle blown, timeout called by Attica as they like to talk things over here. Make sure they have the right play called in this critical situation. And once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, beginning with Warren's Cleaning, also Summit Family Dental Care, the Spotlight Theater, the Positive Cafe and Bakery, Mo Depot, Harding's Furniture, Flooring and Mattress, Genesee Community College, Cruise Planners of Attica, Casella Waste, and Attica Wine and Spirits. All right, so coming out of the timeout, 8:43 remaining here in the fourth, 14-10, Attica in the lead as the Blue Devils look to convert on this 4th and a long 5. Braden Allen out of the shotgun, Wyatt Kaufman beside him. 3 men split wide. Allen looking to throw. Pump fakes, and the ball comes out. And looks like that's going to be ruled a fumble. Wouldn't have mattered either way. Would have been a turnover on downs. Instead, it's a fumble recovery for LPW, and the Dogs are going to take over possession with 8:36 remaining in the fourth, trailing by 4. An official's timeout delays the first play of the LPW drive, but Shearing takes the snap on first down, hands it to Shell, a good gain for about 6 yards. That'll bring up a 2nd and 4 for the Dogs. Snap. Handoff. No, Shearing keeps it himself. Nearing first down yardage. And that will move the sticks for LPW as they're across the 30-yard line now. So LPW on the march, trailing by 4 in this 14-10 ball game. Fourth quarter, 7:40 remaining. This is the Class C quarterfinal. Snap, handoff, room to run, but it's quickly closed off by the Attica defense. Big stop made by Nathan Berger. Wyatt Kaufman also in there, and Robert Becker. Here's LPW facing a 2nd and 7. Shearing looking to throw. The left-handed quarterback going down the field, and it was almost picked off by a diving Harding. Harding nearly came up with the play of the game. But LPW lives to fight another day. It'll now be a 3rd and 7 with 6:37 remaining. So a big play, 3rd and 7. LPW will go out of the shotgun. 3 men split out wide. Shearing looking to throw, and it's complete. He found Petrie over the middle. Inside Attica territory, first down LPW. But a flag behind the play in the area of holding. No, and it's an eligible man downfield called against LPW. We've seen that call go against Attica multiple times tonight. This time it goes against LPW, and it negates a big play and a first down. That's going to bring up 3rd and long. It's going to be a 3rd and 14 coming up for the Dogs. Wow, what a turn of events on the call for an ineligible man downfield. That has been a favorite call of these officials here tonight. They've clearly been keeping an eye on that. And it kills LPW here as they'll be forced to go at it again on 3rd down. Shearing looking to throw. Flares it out to Shell. Blockers in front of him. Breaks a tackle, falling forward to the 40. That'll bring up a 4th down and manageable. 4th down and 5 coming up for LPW. Case Hill in on the stop for Attica, stopping Shell from moving his way across the line to gain. As decision time for LPW, it looks like Emmett Storrs is on the field to potentially punt the ball away. Wow, this would be an interesting call for head coach Justin Mann as time is ticking under 5.5 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter, and LPW calling for the punt, and now a flag on the play, and it's delay a game against the Dogs. Disaster here for LPW. You have to wonder the decision here, the decision-making process, I should say, late in this game, 5.5 minutes to go. I know it's been a defensive struggle, but you had a 4th and 5 near midfield, and instead LPW, after the delay of game on a 4th and 9 now, will punt it away with Stores. A high spiraling kick will take an Attica bounce back toward the 40-yard line, now rolling near the 35, and it's fielded by the Blue Devils questionably. Not sure what the heck they were thinking there. As the Attica coaching staff incensed as they went to recover that kick. But nonetheless, Attica will take over. 5:15 remaining in this game. The Blue Devils lead it by 4 following the punt from LPW. And if Attica is able to run out the clock here, that'll be a decision that is certainly questioned by Dogs fans everywhere. Not a lot of time left here in the 4th quarter. And your offense hasn't been able to muster up much offense here tonight. Near midfield facing a 4th and 5, and you choose to punt it away. Coach Justin Mann relying on his defense to get a big stop and perhaps flip the field. So a big stop on 1st down makes it a 2nd and 9, and just like that, LPW now putting their best foot forward as they look to create this big stop, and as I said, potentially flip the field here is what Mann is likely looking for his defense to do. Although we have seen Parkhurst tonight get off some booming punts of his own. Attica with a handoff up the middle, not much there. A gain of 2, 3rd and 7 coming up for Attica. LPW calls a timeout to stop the clock. Once again on the Casella Way scoreboard, 4:27 to go here in the 4th quarter, a 4-point game. Casella Way saving your business time and money on waste removal services. So a 3rd and 7 coming up here. Huge point in this game. LPW looking to come up with the stop. Attica looking for the conversion. And it looks like LPW jumped. And they did. It's offside on the Dogs. That'll make it a 3rd and 2. A much more manageable situation here for Attica. And a costly mistake committed by Letchworth Perry Warsaw. So it looked like things were going their way following the punt. But a big penalty here. Looks like it's going to go against the Dogs anyway. And it does, and that'll move Attica forward closer to the line to gain. My, oh my. Costly error committed by LPW. 3rd and 2 for Attica. They may have 2 downs to get this first. Could be 4-down territory nearing midfield with such little time remaining. Kaufman in motion. Snap goes to Thomas looking for room. He's across the 1st down marker, across midfield, into LPW territory. Landon Thomas continuing his strong effort here tonight As I thought a flag may have gone down behind the play, but no, a clean play there. And a timeout now called by LPW to stop the clock with 4:12 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, beginning with Cruise Planners of Attica, also Genesee Community College, Harding's Furniture, Flooring, and Mattress, Mo Depot, the Positive Cafe and Bakery, the Spotlight Theater, Summit Family Dental Care, Warren's Professional Cleaning Service, Genesee Community College, Casella Waste, and Attica Wine and Spirits. So 4:12 remaining, 14-10 game. Attica with a fresh set of downs across midfield inside Dogs territory. Ball at the 49-yard line. Attica leads it 14-10. LPW with just one timeout remaining. Allen takes the snap, hands it to Thomas, crashing forward. A big gain for Thomas on first down. 8 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 2, and LPW will spend its final timeout with 4:01 remaining here in the fourth. So a quick recap of the action here tonight. Landon Thomas began the game on the opening kickoff with a long kickoff return for a touchdown for Attica. LPW responded following the Blue Devils' 6-0 advantage with a touchdown drive of its own as the Dogs marched down the field and Bailey Shell found the end zone, while Emmett Storrs came on for the point after to make it a 7-6 game. That's how we went into halftime. In the second half, Attica has come back to score twice. Thomas, a big part of each touchdown drive for the Blue Devils. He also helped them convert on a 2-point try, which has made it a 14-10 score. The other 3 points for LPW came from a 36-yard field goal from Emmett Storrs that just made its way over the crossbar. So 4:01 remaining here in the fourth. 2nd and 2. Allen takes the snap, hands it to Thomas. Shell in there to make the stop for LPW, and that's going to force Attica to convert a third down here. Big number 77, Nick Cummins, in there on the stop for LPW as well.
77 on that tackle for LPW, Nick Cummins. Number 21, Bailey Shell.
Third and 1 now for Attica as they go to the shotgun. Allen hands it off to Thomas, crashing through the line of scrimmage. LPW going for the strip, but Thomas able to secure the football and secure first down yardage as the chains move. But an Attica player down on the field and injured, and it doesn't look good, at least initial signs, as coaches and athletic trainers trot out onto the field. We take a quick break for the injured player. This is the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. Alex Brasky with you in this Class C quarterfinal. Attica leading LPW 14-10 with 3:20 remaining in the fourth quarter. In a tough situation here for Attica as the injured player has to be helped off the field. It's Taylor Zimmerman, the tight end linebacker, with the lower body injury, as a couple of his teammates help him to the bench where he'll be tended to by an athletic trainer. So 3:15 remaining here in the fourth, and the clock winding. 1st and 10 here for Attica. Letchworth, Perry Warsaw can't stop it. They're out of timeouts. And if you're just joining us, Letchworth, Perry Warsaw faced a 4th and 5 near midfield with about 5.5 minutes remaining, decided to punt it away to Attica rather than try to convert the first down. And now it appears as if LPW may not get the ball back. 2:40 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Attica taking its time. 2nd and 8 as the Blue Devils lead it 14-10. Allen under center. Snap, handoff to the up back. It's Kaufman bullying his way forward, but he's dragged from behind by Andrew Kelly. A nice stop for LPW. That'll bring up a 3rd down and about 7 for Attica. If LPW has any hopes of coming back in this one, they need a stop here to force an Attica punt. And if they do so, they'll get the ball back with just about a minute to play, depending on what happens here. A big play in this game. Attica looking to convert, but most importantly, ball security at the front of Attica's mind here. 3rd down, and it looked like a false start on the motion man, Kaufman, as he looked to work his way forward a bit too early, and that's going to set Attica back to a 3rd and 12 now with 1:43 remaining, and the clock will run. Third and 12 coming up for Attica. 1:43 on the clock. Clock will run on the snap. Allen hands it off to Thomas. Kelly there for the stop, and this is going to bring up a 4th and long for Attica as we're now at a minute and a half remaining. So 35 seconds on the play clock. I would believe, no, Attica with no timeouts left. So they'll be forced to punt it away before the play clock expires. They could take the delay of game to work as much time off the clock as possible and take the pressure off the punter to kind of get off a buzzer beater. But there will be 53 seconds remaining once the play clock expires here, if my math is correct. And LPW is going to have to go a long way if they are to take over possession. So Attica takes over, or takes the delay of game, and there's 54 seconds remaining here. So the punt upcoming from the Blue Devils. LPW likely will have the punt block on. And a few weeks ago in a game against Bath Haverling, we saw LPW ignite a slim win over the Rams with a punt block in the first half. So they've proven capable of blocking punts before, and they stack everybody at the line of scrimmage looking to come after the punter Parkhurst. Attica with a few extra men in the backfield to protect him. Parkhurst takes the snap. The punt block's on, but ultimately unsuccessful. And a solid directional kick from Parkhurst goes out of bounds at the 22-yard line with 48 seconds remaining. LPW will have to go 78 yards with no timeouts, trailing by 4 with just 48 seconds left in this fourth quarter of the Class C quarterfinal. .48 seconds left. Can LPW pull off the improbable? Shearing looking to throw. And it's incomplete, low, and out of the reach of his intended target, Devin Tisdale. 2nd down and 10 coming up 43 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. LPW trailing 14-10. LPW out of the shotgun. Once again, they spread things out. Shearing looking to throw. Quick pass. And a good adjustment on the reception made by Aiden Miller. That's going to be a first down for LPW. Ball spotted at the 33-yard line of the Dogs. 39 seconds remaining here in the fourth. LPW will have to get to the line quickly. Unsure if he got out of bounds. Shearing a quick throw again. And LPW once again able to get out of bounds. Devin Tisdale on the reception this time, nearing first down yardage, but it appears to be just shy. A 9-yard gain from Shearing to Tisdale. 36 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 1 coming up for LPW, doing a nice job working the sideline. We'll see if Attica's defense can make the adjustment to take the sideline away. LPW, no timeouts remaining. Shearing, flare pass to Bailey Shell, and a big defensive play made. A short gain as Case Hill is there for the stop. That's a first down for the Dogs, but the clock is running and they'll be forced to spike it with 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 14-10, Attica in the lead. LPW will now face a 2nd and 10 after first down was wasted with the spike. The box has yet to be changed to 2nd down, but with the spike, it is indeed 2nd down here. Yes, the box has now been adjusted. 2nd down and 10. 28 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Shearing looking to throw, going to the sideline, complete to Wolfanger for a 5-yard gain. 3rd and 5 coming up with 24 seconds remaining. LPW now with the ball at midfield. Time running out on the Dogs. The Attica fan base getting into it here, trying to cheer their team on to a victory. Shearing back to pass, going deep, down the sideline, jump ball, and it's knocked away by Jordan Anderson. 4th and 5 coming up as Shearing was looking for Jordan Brown. 17 seconds left, fourth quarter, 4th and 5. LPW perhaps with his last chance here. Shearing going down the field, and the throw sails out of bounds. Incomplete. And Attica can feel it. 10 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. It's a turnover on downs. And the Blue Devils are going to take home the home playoff victory. 14-10 is your score. The Blue Devils will trot out the victory formation, and Attica, the number 3 seed, advances past the number 6 Letchworth Perry Warsaw Dogs. And Attica will give itself a chance to advance to the sectional final next week when they enter the Class C semis. So the knee taken by Braden Allen. The final seconds run off the clock, and the Blue Devils are going to celebrate as they're headed to the sectional semifinals. What a feeling for this team. A program that's never won a sectional championship. Spoke with senior Wyatt Kaufman earlier in the week, said this group had never experienced a home playoff game. And their first opportunity to do so, they walk away with a gritty 14-10 victory over the Letchworth Perry Warsaw Dogs. A gritty effort in their own right put forth by Letchworth Perry Warsaw. But that decision to punt the ball away on the 4th and 5 with 5.5 minutes to go near midfield looming large as time proved not to be on the side of LPW in this one as they run out of time, run out of downs here at the end of it all and lose it by 4. A solid season put forth by this LPW club. Solid careers recorded by many of these seniors, but LPW will take the short trip across Wyoming County without a victory, while Attica is marching on as the number 3 seed. Their exciting season continues, and look at the energy shown here. Quarterback Braden Allen congratulating his guys. What a feeling that is. Nothing beats that sectional winning feeling. So once again, my name is Alex Brasky for the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. Thank you for bearing with our technical difficulties here tonight. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Looking forward to further action here in the sectional playoffs. And we'll see you next time.